What's up, everyone? This is Goldilocks, former TNA backstage interviewer, manager, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Thanks for being here.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 95 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, tonight is once again the night where Chris Harris is going to get the opportunity, maybe, to challenge the NWA World Champion, AJ Styles. As we will all remember, Chris Harris was originally supposed to be in the cage with Jeff Jarrett. Raven destroyed his shoulder on the same night.
That's right.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Harris was then taken out of the match. And all the whole show, Vince Russo was like, who are we going to do? Who are we going to do? And then we thought it was going to be Raven. But it's not Raven. Instead, it was AJ Styles, and AJ Styles prevailed.
That's right.
But not all good things last forever, because tonight Chris Harris could finally win the big one. Dallas, are you nearly excited for this one as you were for Harris and Jarrett? That didn't happen? Or are we maybe getting to a point where the Chris Harris experiment could go down as a failure?
You know, I don't even want to say it's a failure because I don't think it's been awful. It's just been rushed. But I do think at this point it's run its course. We have already started teasing the integration of Kid Kash and Dallas facing off against America's Most Wanted. So I just think it's kind of time. I would be very surprised if this match tonight against AJ Styles was not his final NWA title match ever. I mean, I don't know, but I'd be surprised. I think what I've learned out of this is the team America's Most Wanted is greater than either one of them as a singles wrestler.
Ever?
Well, definitely think Chris Harris. I don't know, man. Every time I think of James Storm, I always like him. I like him in tag teams, whether it's America's Most Wanted, whether it's Beer Money. However, fast forwarding a long time, the feud that he does have with Bobby Roode and stuff, I do really enjoy.
Well, that was going to be my next question is Beer Money incorporated above America's Most Wanted? But you're talking about singles, and I'm thinking that maybe James Storm as a maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not a TNA expert, so I don't know. You're the TNA expert. I think I would take Beer Money over them.
I do really like Beer Money a lot. When you think I don't know. Man, that's so tough.
Well, this is
tough.
This is all we have to do here. Okay. Is Robert Roode or Bobby Roode, however you want to call it, better than Chris Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
The same. There's one, common thing about the two teams is James Storm. So if Robert Roode is better than Chris Harris,
yeah,
then kind of by default, and they were more entertaining.
Well, that is definitely true. I think I just kind of got that soft spot for America's Most Wanted. Just
I do too.
Seeing some of the early stuff back in the day, but Beer Money's probably more entertaining. Regardless, here, I do think that both of them works better in a tag team rather than separately. James Storm has clearly had the better singles career since. I don't think you can really deny that at all. I mean, Braden Walker was awesome, but
okay, yeah, awesome for the Botchamania series.
Yeah, well, if you go on YouTube, I believe you can still find like the best of Braden Walker, and it's I think it's
literally his entire career in WWE.
I think it's like
video.
it's 2 or 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, but I think it's time. I think we have better challengers. I know we kind of wrote Ron Killings off like pretty quickly, like a couple weeks ago already, but I don't think that. I think that he has more of a chance to kind of get back in it than Chris Harris does at this point, and I think that's fine. The fans were behind him for a while, but better as a tag team.
For Ron?
No, Chris Harris. I was rambling on about Chris Harris, but included Ron Killings.
Okay. Yeah, no, Chris Harris is definitely a tag team guy.
No, Ron Killings, singles.
Absolutely. BG and Conan tag team.
And I think that's they made the freaking right decision. Yeah. Thank God.
Could you imagine?
They'd pick
if they had picked BG James.
They'd pick BG James. Fuck.
That's what they would have done.
They would have.
Like, come on.
And I'll tell you what, if this was kind of happening, if 3 Live Crew like started out in TNA 2002, they would do BG because he's a more known, arguably more known name. So it would have been BG James.
Yep.
So we kind of got lucky.
That's kind of terrifying to even think about.
I know. But hey, we also got a big announcement on tonight's show, Bob.
Well, and BG James was kind of like borderline leader of sex for like 2 weeks.
No, that's a good point, actually. He kind of was.
Kind of.
That's a really good.
You're right. There is a major announcement, and it's not that BG James is getting a world championship match.
No, and it's not from us. It's from the show. So, guys, don't get too excited.
Not the show being us, the show being the show that we're watching.
NWA-TNA, not the TNA Across the Line podcast.
Right.
They told us there's a big announcement tonight. If you've been listening along, I bet you got a pretty good fucking idea what it is.
Yeah. Bound for Glory, Hulk Hogan. He's coming for real this time. See ya in September.
God. We also have the Corporal Punishment match between Michael Shane and Shane Douglas on tonight's show, where there's going to be wooden paddles on all sides of the ring and leather straps. So if you're watching along at home, I really hope you can contain yourself with the fetish type match that we are about to be watching.
What are the odds that Tracy's getting spanked by a wooden paddle?
Dude, yes, she's definitely getting spanked. They won't expose her because, we're trying to be good. If this was a year ago, you'd see full butt cheeks being spanked. But
oh my God, yeah.
We have.
She would have been oiled up and
it would have been
handcuffed or something and then fucking spanked.
Yeah. Now listen, Bob, before we get into kind of what happened last week in today's show, I wanted to mention something that seems to be quite controversial over on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Well, you replied to this. I couldn't believe Bob replied to a tweet.
I know what's going on, man. I found out the login.
He found the login, and now he's back, baby.
I'm in.
And I thought this.
Don't check the favorites.
Oh God. But yeah, so over on Twitter, I saw Bob replied to this tweet from BLP Mikey.
Black Label Pro Mikey.
Black Label Pro. Yeah, but his name,
Yeah, I'm just explaining what that's a wrestling promotion, Black Label.
Right. Which I didn't.
I'm trying to help promote them.
I knew it. It's in his bio too. I knew. We've been following him for a long time, actually. But he posted a tweet that said the first 7 years of TNA exist. The first 7 years that TNA existed are better than all 7 years of ECW. Join me, cross the line. And I feel like this has been going on all day. I mean, as of this recording, it's been 6 hours ago, and I've noticed a couple other tweets that went on after this, which kind of had me laughing here too. Like I keep seeing, quote, OMG, the atmosphere in the ECW arena was unbelievable. And he says, spoken from cowards that never have been to the Impact Zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that I just saw, which is the reason why I thought about bringing this up. And I'm going to show Bob on the screen because it's a meme. It's the guy like looking back here. And it says, New Jack jumping off a balcony, and the girl's looking at the guy because it says me. So that's New Jack jumping off the balcony, and then the girl walking away is Elix Skipper skywalking the cage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Which I thought was hilarious. But I was just getting a kick out of that. I wanted to mention it. Yeah. And I think it's like one of those things where you like think about it, and like TNA has been around like so long that like it's outlived promotions at this point, and like stuff like that where it's like comments like that, or like even the discussion of like, isn't it like Kurt Angle's like TNA run is like significantly longer than his WWE run and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, like it's not even close. I mean, he was there for almost 10 years,
right?
And he was in WWE for 5.
Right. So like it's like so weird to like think about.
Yeah. Well, you know, in this controversy that you're talking about, I don't even think it's relatively close that TNA's 7 years is better than ECW's total existence. The thing with ECW, okay, is the early years are fucking brutal to watch. Brutal. And people are gonna be like, well, you got Malenko and Guerrero and stuff like that. And it's like, that's one match. One series of matches. Right. Go watch Salvador Balamo. Okay? Good fucking luck. Good luck watching ECW Hardcore TV 1993 and not wanting to rip your eyeballs out. Jay Sully is horrible as a broadcaster. It is brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that because I don't think I've seen anything that you just mentioned. And
don't do it. I mean, watch the Eddie and Dean stuff, but
well, I might have seen some of that, but
now one thing, I'm thinking that the tweet is in relation to like in-ring stuff, right? Like in-ring wrestling.
I mean, I think that's a pretty safe assumption
because storyline wise, ECW's had some like incredible, memorable things, but so is TNA. I mean, Abyss tries at one point to drown Christian Cage in his pool in his backyard, and there's a cameraman there to witness it. That's pretty memorable,
right?
But it's not even close. The in-ring of TNA, those first 7 years, is far superior to ECW, and ECW's in-ring doesn't even get better. Isn't even consistently good until like 2000. So I'm oddly on the side of TNA here.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at replies now too. I mean, it's like it's heated. I mean, this is heat if I ever saw heat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
There are some people who agree. I mean, there are some of them, but there's a lot of people. There's someone who goes, wait, where'd it go? Better than WWE ECW at any rate. And he goes, no, better than all of it. And then the guy, he keeps going.
Well, you know what? And I think a lot of people, like ECW was like the first like outlaw alternative. So naturally these people are going to be wanting to defend that. That's a natural. That's like a natural thing. That's a natural thing.
Right.
But TNA, I mean, I don't know if what I'm about to say is necessarily accurate, but ECW certainly had a, what do you call it? Influence on pro wrestling, obviously. But I mean, so has TNA. I mean, a lot of the guys that started off in TNA have now gone to become big names, like bigger names in the other promotions. Because, like, sorry to break it to you, folks, but sure, he's a Ring of Honor guy, but Punk is also a TNA guy. From a national exposure, if we go national exposure, CM Punk is technically a TNA guy.
I mean, I think that's a fair point. I mean, you go turn on AEW and you count how many of those people were in TNA first. Right.
TNA became the feeder system that ECW was.
I mean, yeah, essentially,
That's what it came to. So,
yeah, pretty interesting though, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Good stuff. You can send your hate tweets to @CrossTheLineTNA because we're right, and I agree with Mikey over on Twitter. So I'm glad when I saw that, I was like, that's awesome. I like that. Okay, so back to more TNA. You thought we were going to talk about something else? No.
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 We have more.
This is a fucking TNA show. Okay, and we are about to be hitting some major milestones. But before that, let's talk about what happened last week quick. And then we got some news and notes to discuss before the show starts. And we got some stuff to talk about during the show as well. It's a new format. Bob came up with this idea. It's working great. If you just came in and you were like, okay, I'm listening to like the beginning episode. You guys are talking for like 3.5 hours. And then you skipped ahead. Boy. I gotta give the credit to Bob. However, I do miss sitting down for 4 hours.
I fucking don't.
Talking with Bob.
Jesus.
It's just like we'll go and we'll do IcoPod, except in this case, what we're watching is entertaining.
Listen, okay, WWF 96 is starting to get better, and it only took until October.
I don't want to speak too soon, yeah. I'm hoping by the time this episode airs, it actually is doing better, but
yeah, that'd be funny.
We will see. Anyways, do I got the right card up here? I don't. I'm looking at. Why do I have two of the same one up? Hold on one moment.
Well, I have the card.
You do?
Yeah.
How are you doing better than I am? I had too many tabs open. I fucked it up.
It's a Christmas miracle. Here, I'll do the rundown for you.
Yeah, give us the rundown, please.
Here's the results here. So we started off with Sonjay Dutt defeating Amazing Red in match 1 of the best of 3 series to determine the number 1 contender for the NWA-TNA X Division Championship, which is currently held by Frankie Kazarian.
The coolest guy in the world, or whatever it is. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it is like that. Shane Douglas defeated Michael Shane. Cage match has that Douglas had Trinity with him, which is, I don't think, accurate.
It's not accurate because it was Tracy.
And then she flipped and went back with Michael Shane.
Right.
8-man tag team match. Team Canada, which consisted of Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Johnny Devine, and P.D. Williams, defeating Team NWA, which was Chris Sabin, Christopher Daniels, Elix Skipper, and Jerry Lynn. Trinity defeated Desire in what would be Desire's return in a singles capacity. So, got to keep that heel heat.
That's right.
Abyss, with Goldilocks, defeated Eric Watts. And in the main event, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles successfully defended against Raven. And that was, in large part, because Chris Harris returned in a La Parka outfit. Because, baby,
hey, we're going to talk about it.
It's DDP and it's Nitro 97, baby. And Raven is Randy Savage. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I mean, the La Parka thing, and we'll discuss it a little bit in just a second, but holy shit. I literally couldn't believe what I was watching. Like, it was so funny. It was awesome.
The fact that you didn't know that it was Chris Harris, I thought was kind of hilarious. Like,
dude,
you actually thought that was La Parka. I mean, if you really look, it's like Kevin Nash being a fake Sting. Like, it's not fucking Sting. It's Kevin Nash. It's not 6'11".
I assumed it wasn't actually La Parka. I was more like, but I didn't know it was Chris Harris. I don't think I did.
I don't think the one backstage was Chris Harris.
No, we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that. But yeah, because essentially what happened was Raven attacked the other Laparca backstage, and then so that's why the tie-in kind of makes sense. And it does make sense because I think they were kind of teasing Laparca for the World X Cup that's coming up. So it all does. I mean, we're saying it and it like makes no sense at all, but they kind of tied it in fairly decently. It's just a matter of fucking Laparca dude dancing down to the ring with oh my God, I can't. It's just so awesome. I never thought that was going to be happening on my screen. Any at all. So that was way too much fun. And that being said, me and Bob, we gave last week's show a thumbs up. Bob's being very strict on himself. He says either up or down. I'm still going to play in the middle if I need to, but
I'm gonna try to avoid that.
And I only do it all, the 3 ways because that's how they do it. The Observer. So, Bob, what do you thought that the readers of the Wrestling Observer thought about last week's show? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle?
I think they're gonna say thumbs up. You can't possibly say thumbs down when there's even a fake Laparca appearance.
I agree with that, and they agreed as well. 89.7% gave it a thumbs up, and 10.3% gave it a thumbs down. Dave notes that even though it had one of the better lineups and was one of the stronger shows in a while, they did still have a very limited response. But we got oh no, we didn't. We got 29. I was going to say we got over 30, but we didn't. And it looks like, oh yes, okay. So I almost told Bob what the best match was, but he has it worded a little differently this week. So Bob, what did you think was voted on as the best match?
AJ and Raven.
It was not.
The 8-man tag.
Yes, it was Team Canada and Team TNA, or Team NWA is technically what they go by, which Dave notes is the highlight of the show and probably the best match in months, he says. But yes, that was voted on as the best. And most people, I don't have the second place, but only 2 people didn't vote for that match as first place. And what was voted on as the worst match? This was pretty close.
Trinity and Desire.
That was second place.
Abyss and Watts.
Yeah, it was Abyss and Eric Watts.
I mean, I guess you can't, in good conscience, vote Desire's return match as a...
Yeah, you'd be kind of an asshole, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of would think so, yeah.
Right. So kind of just going on some notes that he talked about during the show, and we'll talk about Laparca a little bit and some other stuff here. So Dave says there's so many innovative spots. It was one of those nights where everything hits perfectly. Williams was the show stealer. He looked good in the past, but nothing like this. Sabin and Daniels looked great. Lynn did his usual job of holding matches like this together, and Young took great bumps. And now this was Bobby Roode's debut match as well, if I'm remembering correctly.
I believe that's right, yeah.
Which is pretty exciting. And he kind of breaks down the match more, but I usually kind of pass by that. So the main event saw Styles pinning Raven to keep the NWA title when Chris Harris, dressed as Laparca, gave Raven that DDT, and Styles hit the Styles Clash after a ref bump. Harris then unmasked. Vince Russo came out and was mad at him for interfering in the title match. Harris said that he wasn't after Raven, but after the title, and challenged Styles, who accepted for the May 12th show, which we are about to watch today. Earlier in the show, when the supposed Laparca, so backstage, it was played by Harry Del Rios, who is Spellbinder. I'm unfamiliar, but in case Bob or anyone else.
Spellbinder?
I believe we've heard the name.
Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure we've heard on Explosion.
That's definitely I think a USWA guy. Yeah, it is. I already typed it in here. Holy shit. So that's the, what is it? Fantasio? The one, the one-time worker for WWE where he was a magician.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, that I wouldn't have guessed.
No.
Wow.
He's only 49.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's pretty
Holy
nuts.
moly, man. He was that. There's no way.
Oh, that was La Parka, dude.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. There's no way that's right.
This is what Dave
So
says.
you're telling me we're in 2004. So he would have been 49. He would 31.
Mhm.
95, he would have been 20. He was 22 when he got the shot in WWE or WWF at the time. Holy fuck. He didn't look 22. He looked like he was 40 then. Even with face paint on. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, he was doing that promo. He was speaking Spanish. Then Raven attacked him with the chair, which Dave says that sort of explains the La Parka coming out for revenge at the end in the main event, which is pretty funny. So he says this was a pretty well put together show overall. Even if the continued Pat Kenny and Sonny Siaki versus Johnny Swinger and Glenn Gilberti thing is dragging on and never gotten off the ground. They have Gilberti and Swinger pour Irish beer on Kenny and then pour green paint over him. And that did happen backstage, if you remember, Bob.
Yeah.
Which is not the first person who had paint dumped on them in TNA, which is pretty interesting if you think about it. Remember
we've done that a few times now.
With the Skipper Monty Brown feud early on.
Yeah, the bright yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
In the park, yeah. How could I forget that?
I really didn't. I feel like as soon as I saw that, I was like, man, they did that 2 years ago. Man, we did this already. I knew it.
Man, they already did this shit.
Sonjay beat Amazing Red in a match that had very little flying in the first of the best of 3 series. And as we kind of discussed, Bob, the feeling is that the two are going to be saving the big moves for the third match and try to work 3 separate, different kinds of matches. So kind of building up to that big finale. Shane Douglas pinned Michael Shane in one of those swerves that everyone knew because Tracy turned on Douglas and to go with Michael Shane. But she did come out with Shane Douglas instead. So, which was supposed to be a big thing anyways, because remember, Michael Shane had an interview or something, and it was yep, Tracy stayed home. She's not even here. And then they said on the announcements, oh, they've parted ways. And then all of a sudden she's out with Shane Douglas. She switches sides. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Pretty
interesting. Yeah, all that great swerveness from Mr. Russo.
Dude, it's just the best. Let's talk about these contracts. So we've been talking about contract deals. People got to take 15% for a booking fee now. I got a little bit more news about that. And I do have some other stuff that I was going to talk about before the show, but I think I'm going to save it. So after that, Bob, we're going to talk about the Rash Report and Explosion, which is shockingly quick this week. And then we will we're going to jump right into this. And actually, before, I just saw another note that kind of relates to the show we're watching, and it's something we discussed last week as well. And it's that the main storyline right now appears to be that Styles is going to be defending the title in hard matches every week while Jeff Jarrett stays back. And then when Styles is worn down, Jarrett's going to ask for his title match, which is something we discussed, of the fact that that's how Jarrett's going to get it back, is that Styles is just going to be too beat up from defending the title too much. So it seems to be that might actually end up happening.
So he's literally going to defend against every challenger that comes up to him, and then he's going to lose.
To Jarrett. Yeah. Okay, so here's more on the deal where all contracted wrestlers doing indies must pay the company 15% booking fee, and promoters must send a deposit of half the money up front to confirm the date, or the company will try to book the guy elsewhere.
Now, we've done a rough estimate here of that 15% essentially being $40.
Roughly.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously depends on the person, but yeah.
Yeah.
Where did I lose my thing? Okay, so it's probably going to be going into effect on June 1st, or at least that is what USA Pro promoter Frank Goodman wrote. He's been in talks with Bill Behrens, who will be one of the people in charge of booking talent on indie dates. Now, at press time, most of the wrestlers had not been officially told, although virtually all knew since the story had gotten out. But they were scheduled to be told on the May 12th show, today's show. They're supposed to be told. One wrestler noted that it's not going to be that big of a deal for the roster as a whole because very few of the TNA wrestlers even get a lot of indie bookings these days. And the only ones getting a lot of bookings at a decent to great price these days look to be Raven, who's getting $1,000 to $1,500 per show, and Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles for significantly less. All three have been hurt to a degree because they can't work for Ring of Honor and USA Pro, although 3PW will be doing Styles and Daniels on every show for the rest of the year in Philadelphia, which is pretty crazy to think about.
Do they? Oh, well, I get what are we in May? So
Yeah,
maybe they do. They do. I do remember seeing that Styles and Daniels had a bunch of matches for that company.
Right now, and Frank Goodman, there's a lot of his commentary in this, so I kind of cut a lot of it out. But it is noted that like Raven and Shane Douglas are like top stars in his USA Pro, and that this is they're affiliated with Impact Championship Wrestling in New York, and they can't be booking TNA talent, and it's a whole thing. But the other note that I wanted to pull out of here was that the major problem is they don't want guys doing angles or characters that contradict what they're doing on television. We've heard this for a long time now, such as guys feuding on the indie promotions who are teaming in TNA or heels working as faces. They also don't want their champions jobbing on indie shows. So that's it's almost seemingly like they're just taking control of what is, on their national scale, essentially.
Well, one of my favorite things about that too is that I think one of the first times we heard about it was with like Punk and Raven. Like they didn't want them feuding in Ring of Honor, which is funny that they would want something that was better to stop so they could continue their lesser entertaining angle of Punk and Raven for them.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I mean, it was definitely not as exciting. But okay, so I'm gonna save some other stuff, and maybe we'll talk about it at the highlight package in the beginning of the show. I don't know. Why did I say that? I don't know. We'll find out. So the Rash Report news and notes. Well, there's not a whole lot this week, but we're gonna talk about it. Quote: This is it's so stupid. Irish Pat Kenny is a very successful semi-professional ball player on the weekends. Glenn Gilberti, who is a semi-professional jackass the entire week, was heard taunting Kenny because he struck out twice in the same game last Sunday. Never mind that Kenny is considered one of the top 3 players in the entire league. We'll keep you posted on Kenny's progress as well as the vast topics that we will be relentlessly taunting Gilberti about.
What the fuck?
I like Gilberti is a semi-professional jackass the entire week. He goes out to say the only thing of note was that he showed Desire some footage of her breaking her back, which she had never seen before apparently, and he made her get very emotional, which JB considered to be a very good thing because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What is he, Kelly Clarkson?
I guess. Anyway, so cage match, dude. This week, or it's not cage match. I'm opening cage match, but Explosion number 79 on cage match. Well, that was taped on May 12th, 2004, and it aired on May 15th, 2004, and it featured one match, and that's Abyss defeating. Yeah.
Who?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No, I'm excited to know. It's only one match. So
yeah, so it's a big one. It's Abyss defeating D-Ray 3000.
Well, I guess that turned out to be a bummer.
Yeah, and it's also interesting to note that this match took place after the pay-per-view. Because, remember, we are leading up to that World X Cup. So on today's show, we filmed before, we stopped the pay-per-view, we did an explosion match, and then we filmed more World X Cup.
Oh my God. That's how they're doing that?
That's at least the way that it's written in the Observer as far as results. Yeah. And I think next week's show they also film X Cup. I haven't pulled those notes just yet, but that was originally what was noted, is that these two. I think next week is when they film like the Ultimate X.
Wow.
Because it looks like they film 2 tag team matches and I think they've already told us, so I'm just going to say it, the ladder match. We don't know who's in it, of course, but we know there is one. So yeah, pretty interesting. I don't know, it's not really quite what I expected this week, but that's where we're at, Bob.
Yeah, that's freaking weird.
But that's all I got for the opening of the show. We got some fun things to talk about during the show. Like, do you remember when Ron Killings couldn't fight Al Snow at an indie booking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got more on that. We're going to talk about that during the show.
Oh, boy, I really need to know more about that.
Actually, it's pretty interesting. So
Ron Killings couldn't wrestle a Heat commentator at an indie show that had 100 people in it in Wayne, New Jersey.
Bob, I think you're missing the point here, and it's who else was there and the explanation given. God. We're going to talk about it during today's show.
Who else could have been there?
You'll find out on today's show.
God damn it. All right. If you guys want to watch along with us, it's May 12th, 2004. Head over to your Impact Plus app or, find it in your piles of just DVDs that are probably scratched up and probably not in the greatest of video quality. But the runtime for this is approximately 1 hour, 53 minutes, and 27 seconds. I'm sure Dallas's is 28 because mine likes to start a second ahead of time. So
it is 28.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say play, that's when you want to press that play button with us. And if not, then just continue listening. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, hold on. Mike Tenay's kicking us off talking. Pre-tape promo. He thinks they've taken great stride in presenting innovative product. In addition to Explosion, in addition to the Wednesday weekly pay-per-views, Fox Sports Net, Universal Studios. Oh, shit. Friday, June 4th at 3 p.m., Impact, the new show. It's not only going to impact the face of professional wrestling. Wow, Bob.
You could tell that TNA was very proud to announce that.
Yeah, you definitely could. Now, this is official, and as we are going to a video package, I got a little bit on that. So, this is very exciting, and I don't want to, minimize it at all. So we'll discuss that throughout the show, I'm sure. But so obviously we know it's official now. So this Observer came out before this, but Fox Sports Net did say it was happening Friday, 3 p.m. weekly time slot, starting at that June 4th date that we were just given. Now, the name of the show was not official until Ray Harris. He gave us the name of the show, Impact. But the last word from Fox, there was a name they were looking at, and that was Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, TNAW, which would mean dropping the NWA initials from the name. And they were trying to decide if they're going to be dropping TNA or the NWA. So since they don't own the NWA name, even though it would have been more recognizable, ended up losing out. Now, we don't know that for sure if they're dropping NWA. We just know the show's called Impact, right? But yeah, that's our big announcement for the night, which is pretty exciting. Now, TNA does expect replays on the network, but none of that is finalized. The plan for now is running every Wednesday in Nashville and Thursday in Orlando, with the May 26th as the last date for a taped pay-per-view show, which is the World X Cup. I believe that's the World X Cup. There may be a tape pay-per-view once the fair comes to town, as there has been in the past, but they also may go to the new location and just do a live show. They also plan to start doing house shows on a limited basis at first. Florida and Pittsburgh have been targeted as the first markets, starting as things are planned in probably July or August. There won't be a massive house show schedule, as it'll be more experimental as far as that goes.
Would you have gone with the TNAW, or would you have stuck with Impact? I think you could go with Impact.
I like the idea of having like a show name.
Yeah, not an acronym.
Because you can still be like TNA Wrestling, which I think they are. Their logo says Total Nonstop Action Wrestling at the bottom. So TNA Wrestling presents Impact. Okay, why not? Now I'm curious also, as a side note, I have a little bit more about the show, but we can mention it. It's a different point if we need to. But I'm curious if, remember, we discussed recently that Lash LaRue was designing a new logo. Is he doing the Impact logo? I don't have the answer to that. I don't know who did. I can try to do some research as we get a little bit closer. But I don't know.
That's an interesting point, yeah.
Who knows? But here, let me try to power through this since it's kind of directly related to this. There has been some concern from some of the wrestlers regarding TV that it's a 1 hour show. They recognize that for an hour show, you don't need an entire crew. People are wondering how many people will be used per show, and if they aren't used, they won't be getting 2 dates per week. The plan is that wrestlers will be earning the same per date, whether it's the pay-per-view, the TV, or the house show. So the company is going under the impression that regulars will be making double what they are making now, and if all goes well, even more than that by the late summer. Just from the company, but sometimes I hate the way he writes here. Just from the company, but the company needs to at least know their full schedule. The company also is trying to sell the idea that they'll able to make the guys more indie bookings, so they'll make out even better when the company's taking that 15% commission, because they'll be on TV, get that exposure, blah, blah, blah. And what excellent timing.
I just want to point out that highlight video was probably the most professional looking opening video package we've had yet.
It did look pretty nice. And we just got a clip of Pat Kenny in I think they said over the thing that he told Vince Russo he would not interrupt the show tonight. I might have misheard that, but now we got our regular intro package. Which the song gets me so fucking hype. I don't even care. Welcome to Total Nonstop Action. Bob, you're getting a shot at the crowd here. How many people do you think are in the TNA Asylum on tonight's show?
Chris Vaughn Livewire, baby. I'm going to say 950.
You're pretty damn close. It's 900.
Wow. Shark Boy ate my fries. That's not nice.
Corporal punishment match. That's right.
Did you hear tonight? He goes Douglas versus Shane. He should have said Shane versus Douglas.
He probably didn't on purpose.
He probably did.
We're 6 minutes and 12 seconds in. Kid Kash is coming out. Looks like we're getting right into some action. The Notorious KID, not with Dallas.
I wonder if he's barred. Which probably just means that he'll come out anyway.
Yeah, he'll come out at the end, do the same finish with the pole.
If I had to guess, that's probably exactly what's going to happen.
Let's see whose opponent is. Oh boy, America's Most Wanted, baby. We find the defendants guilty.
Sorry about your damn luck. Let's see what James Storm is gonna. Is he pissed or is he happy?
Oh, he smiled a little. I was
Nah,
gonna say
yeah,
he was looking a little pissed at first, but I think that's kind of what he's going for. He's wearing the cowboy hat. See, look how sad he was slapping hands right there, though, dude.
Yeah, I think he's going over. He's playing to the crowd.
Remember when he used to have the guns?
Yeah. Those fake guns that you could get.
I'm thinking the Boo Boo face started later in his career. Like the true Boo Boo face that Eric Bischoff talks about on 83.
Yeah, do you think it happened when he goes for his singles run?
I do. I think that's when it happened. Maybe he thought he was kind of like a bigger deal than he was, and like was like, if I'm losing, this is stupid. I don't know.
Storm just backdropped Kash over the top of the floor, and Cash's left shoulder is heavily taped. It looks like.
I was gonna say it's pretty well taped there.
There wasn't anything on TV that would suggest that he got hurt, right?
I don't think so, and I don't know if Mike Tenay actually mentioned anything on commentary about that. Deja vu.
Yeah,
that's right.
James Storm chased him around the ringside area.
That's correct. Bob, do we have any indie notes for this match at all?
Dallas, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I know James Storm probably doesn't, but Kid Kash could, I feel like.
Yeah, James Storm most likely does not. And I meant to open these tabs up.
Oh, shit. He didn't even open the tabs? Before the show started, Bob's like, what are we waiting for? I'm ready. Huh? Apparently, he was not ready.
Oh. Y'all can't be all-stars like you, Dallas. So.
That's a good point.
All right, so let's see. Kid Kash. No. He had nothing.
Okay.
So there you
Look
go.
at Tennessee Cowboy laying in some right hands.
I'll just double check James Storm because I guess you never really.
No, I'd say definitely check it out. You never know. Run through the crowd again.
Nope, he didn't do nothing either.
Oh shit! He's got an office chair. He just threw an office chair.
It fell apart.
Yeah, it fell apart, and then Storm caught it. Besides the one part that fell behind him, and he threw it right back in Kid Kash's face. A fucking office chair.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I feel like an office chair would hurt significantly more than.
Yeah, dude. Usually, you don't see people pick up an office chair and throw it. It's not how that goes.
It's usually not how they do it. Yeah.
Kash took the tag team title, but he dropped it as he gets thrown into the ring by James Storm.
Bagging off like a true coward heel that he is.
Timeout. He wants a timeout. Come on, Storm. Give him a break.
Please don't do this to me. Get him, James. Back elbow. Right to the injured left shoulder. Setting up for a snap suplex. Well, I guess that's more of a vertical.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the snap, but he definitely looked like that's where he was headed. But get to 2 count on that. The plan that the KID was coming in with isn't working.
Oh, low blow. And the funny thing is that Rudy Charles definitely saw it.
Yeah, he definitely saw that.
He didn't even spin around on that collision. He just stayed forward.
Do you think that Don West is going to keep the signature silk shirt and tie when they move to Impact?
You know what? Since he has kept it in a non-air-conditioned building, such as the Asylum, considering that Universal Studios is air-conditioned, I'm going to say yes, you will stick with it.
Yeah, I think he's going to because he got all those emails that he talked about in the interview where people were very angry the 1 week that he switched.
Well, yeah, he had like a Hawaiian shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think a Hawaiian shirt is an upgrade to begin with. That is probably worse.
I don't really think so either. Bob, I'm really, really excited. Impact coming up June 4th.
Well, The fact that we've made it to that moment, there were times on this show, and most specifically episode 3, where I did not think that I would be making it on this podcast to the middle of June, the middle of 2004, to get to the TV show. I'll tell you that.
Episode 3 was rough. If you guys haven't heard it, if you're new to the podcast, go back in the archives, and you could feel our pain through our voices.
Yeah. And there's also the one of the more recent ones where it was the X Cup featuring Team UK. That was pretty brutal.
Team UK, man. Whew.
Yeah. That was rough. Kid Kash has control. The tape on his left shoulder is gone.
Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't actually need that.
It might have been just a disguise.
Very well could have been.
Now, this whole feud is really... He just drop kicked him on the top of his foot. I don't even know how you do that. But he did. This whole feud, as we'll remember here, is basically Kid Kash saying that him and Dallas are going to prove to be the greatest tag team in TNA history. And when I say Dallas, I don't mean my co-host, Dallas Gridley. I mean Shadow, which would be Dallas the Rustler.
That's
also
right.
known as Lance Hoyt.
Also known as Big
Archer.
D.
Big D.
Lance Hoyt, the Murder Hog Monster, Lance Archer, Lance Hoyt. What other names has he got? I don't even know. What was his name? Shadow?
Shadow. What was his WWE name?
Oh, shit. Oh, my... is it Vance?
Vance Archer.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it was. I remember my friend played as Vance Archer in the video game and, like, beat me, and I was so fucking mad.
Wait a minute. He was in a WWE video game?
Oh, yeah, dude. He's definitely... I don't know. I couldn't tell you which one off the top of my head, but... Look at that. That springboard somersault dropkick gets missed.
He wasn't even going to reach him if he was there.
He probably knew he was going to move, so he didn't even put the full force. He didn't want to use all his energy.
Well, there is like a piece of tape on Cash's armpit, so I guess it's protecting some form of his arm. I am blown away that Vance Archer is in a WWE video game. Side rush and leg sweep by James Storm. 1, 2, no. Okay. Did Vance Archer even ever appear on an episode of Raw? Or was he a SmackDown guy?
Oh, that's a really good question. I will... look, he was on WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I think he's a SmackDown guy.
He has to be a SmackDown guy.
According to this website, his ability was a hammer throw. Look,
the hell's a hammer throw? Power slam by James Storm. That could be it. 1, 2...
If the image from the game doesn't date it with Zack Ryder with the one-legged tights, I don't know what does.
Oh, my God. That's funny. I definitely never played the 2011 game, so that doesn't surprise me.
But you're missing out, dude, because Vance Archer's in it.
Backdrop by James Storm. He's not even fired up. He's just casually wrestling. Is Dallas coming out?
There's Vance Archer. Oh, wait, that's Dallas. He's got that weird stick. That's Shadow. Double clothesline. But since he's on our screen, I'm going to check to see if he ever gets on Raw for you.
I don't know if he ever did.
At least in a match. Match the part there. Okay, so it looks like he went there in 2009. That means he's on more than one game. I have to tell you. There's no way he's just on. Look at him put the cowboy hat on.
That was a horrible swinging reverse DDT out of the corner. That was bad. Storm ducks the pipe that they're calling it. Oh, Kash has got it. The referee takes away super kick. That was a good sell by Kash. And he got it. But you know what? Dallas is pissed, and he's going to beat him up a little bit. Is anybody going to save James Storm? What if Chris Harris doesn't save him, and then James Storm's like, dude, what the hell?
Oh. Looks like Vance Archer defeated Alex Reynolds on ECW.
That's impressive, I guess.
Look at Storm's breaking out here.
Are you kidding me? He's going to overcome a 2-on-1. Yeah. Well, he just hit Dallas with it. Then he dropped the pipe or whatever. Well, now they got him again. Dallas is essentially no-selling the pipe shot.
To answer your question, no. He never makes it to Raw. He wrestles on Superstar, SmackDown, and ECW. The Blackout.
The Blackout.
The Kid Kash up on top, going for a huge frog splash.
That looked good.
Yes, it did. D'Lo.
The hell? Has he ditched Apollo?
Nope, they just mentioned it. Oh, he clubs him in the back and Kash
and
with
he
a
got
drop
drop kick. Wow.
Vance rubbing the forearms.
So much for the new dream team of James Storm and D'Lo Brown.
I know. You know, I'm like so interested in his run as Vance again now. I feel like I have something I need to go watch.
I feel as if people enjoyed him because like he teamed up. He team with Brian Myers for a while.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Sit down powerbomb by Dallas on D'Lo. Here comes Chris Harris. He didn't forget. Oh,
holy shit! Oh, so he was here to support. Look at him hit fucking Kid Kash with that cowboy hat. Crowd popped wicked big for Dusty. And also, Tenay made a comment I was about to say, where he's like, usually you don't see someone who's about to be in a world title match, which is hilarious. Because how many times have we seen Jeff Jarrett come out in the middle of the show or the opening to do something like this when he's like in the main event?
Yeah, but is he saving somebody from an attack? I don't think so.
Well, no, but I the way Tenay just made it seem is like, you don't see someone if they're going to be in a world title match later.
Right, but like plot twist, we see it. Yeah, you're right. We see it almost every week.
Almost every week. Tenay sat down with Vince Russo earlier in the night, talking about Fox Sports Net. There's been a lot going around here in the last 2 years.
For some reason, I think it is kind of funny that they are so excited about a 3 p.m. time slot on Fox Sports Net.
Hey, man.
Which is what, noon? Pacific time?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of funny.
Vince he wishes, that he could protect AJ Styles, but he can't. I think AJ should take it easy.
Is he hinting at, he should take it easy because Jarrett could just swoop in, like you said?
Yeah, I think it could be. It's actually pretty interesting that Vince Russo just mentioned about all the work that cameramen and the announcers and everything have put in the last 2 years, because Jimmy Hart was backstage at the show last week, Bob, and he was talking about how he thought that they should change everything up and around when they get to TV, and said that they should have a new look and all-around new personnel. And apparently in front of Down West, he even talked about how they should have a different announcing crew for the TV, and you can imagine how that went over.
Oh, boy. No, don't do that.
Russo saying that me and Conan were friends before we became enemies. Oh. Conan is going to have to be dealt with after wrecking Russo's property.
How is he going to deal with Conan?
Okay, so tonight we're going to treat them like criminals because that's how they're acting. They're going to be... You say they're going to be around the ring posts? Like tied to the ring posts?
Why?
So he can keep an eye on him. He just said,
That's
Bob.
stupid. You're just asking for something to happen.
Well, that's just what's got to happen.
You know how you can keep an eye on them? By sending them out of the arena and like not paying for their ticket to get there.
Well, that's true. But here comes the alpha male, Monty Brown.
Well, he no longer has that jacket. That's a shame. He is shredded.
Dude.
Like, this is disgusting.
He's a fucking beast.
Oh, my God.
There he goes, dude. Bouncing
Is
off
there,
the
like,
ropes.
do you think there's any body fat on that man?
No. No, I don't.
There's no way.
His body's barely moving. Like, he's not, like,
yeah.
jiggly. You know what I mean?
He's he's a human action figure.
It's not Wabbit season. And it's not Dog season. It's open season.
Wabbit season. This side.
Talking about B-Jizzle. He's talking about 3 Live Crew. It's hunting season on 3 Live Crew. He said, why don't you bring your little giraffe ass up here and get the pounce? Period. I love how early he's doing that.
I swear, if BG James wins this match, I don't even know. And I could see it happening because Impact, the TV show, BG James is the bigger star. In terms of name recognition, of course.
Oh, we cut away from the screen and they're already going at it. BG James, Monty Brown, the bell did ring even though they're not in the ring yet.
Yeah, this is not a legal match technically. But you know what? Andrew Thomas is the referee, and that's what you can kind of expect here.
And I'm sure Bob's
James got sent over the railing. There's no indie notes. Don't even waste your time. I already looked.
I was going to say, I'm sure Bob's going to tell us there is none for this match. So thank
none.
you. Good freaking try, Bob. Running through the crowd. There's the cage. I don't know why it's still there. Unless you're going to put someone in it, just take it away.
I'm sure someone will end up in that stripper cage.
Someone's hitting on April over here at the guardrail. It looked like that at least. BG has a garbage can and he hits Monty Brown over the head with it.
Oh, I thought he no-sold it there, but he's just dazed a little bit, I guess. Can't really see the lighting on this.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. I think we just adjusted slightly there. Is someone going to get thrown off the balcony? Are they going to hang someone over here? Well,
remember when that was a thing for like 9 weeks in a row?
It felt like someone was about to die on every single show.
Yeah. It was pretty uncomfortable.
Oh, right with a trash can lid. B-Jizzle is on his knees. Monty Brown lays on a right hand. Before he walks away again, he's going to move this cart. Oh, no, he's grabbing a table. I thought he was going to get that little cherry picker, lift it up, jump off it with a crossbody or a moonsault.
No, what if you tried to like slowly run down BG James with it?
That'd be awesome.
It's stuck in like turtle mode and he doesn't realize it.
Yeah, that'd be great. He's setting up the table here, right where people get thrown off the balcony all the time. So that's always great.
What if like Slash just appears on top of the balcony, just waiting?
Slash and Sin, they're just both up there. New Jack goes all the way to the top again and then dies from jumping off. Yeah, look at dude. Someone's literally about to get thrown off.
They have not one time gone to the ring. Oh, now they're going to the upper level.
Oh, they're going way up. This is risky. There are fans up there. Oh, shit.
Empty bleachers.
Get out of the way. I'm throwing him over. Okay. Let's see it. Don't be a bitch. Do it.
Don't be a bitch. Just do it.
Oh, my God.
He ain't doing it. BG James is not about to take that bump onto one table that is a mile away from the actual ball.
You don't know that.
Dude.
I've seen BG do some pretty crazy stuff. Light tubes, thumbtacks, barbed wire.
What? When?
Yeah, in 2007.
You just made that up.
In XPW.
Yeah.
Ultra violent BG James. The B and G stood for barbed wire guy because
Barbed wire guy. Yeah. You're so ridiculous.
I'm not making this up. So
Yeah, you are.
oh my God, Irish whip, BG. Oh, but he comes back, he kicks him.
Into
There's
a
not a lot
padded
to
wall. My goodness, the violence.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
Monty Brown gets powerbomb
God.
through the team by fucking BG James. Are you fucking serious? Good move here by BG James as Monty Brown is basically dead. Bob, how many Zoa energies do you have in your system right now?
I'm on my one. I have one.
I thought you were gonna say third.
No. I don't want to have a heart attack.
No, we wouldn't want that. If you're following along at home, we're at 27 minutes and 48 seconds.
I certainly don't want to have a heart attack during the ever exciting BG James Monty Brown singles match.
No, we don't. Now listen, guys. I've been teasing for a while. We're going to be having a bit of a switch in our schedule, and that's because of Impact. We're going to talk more about that in coming weeks, but I just want you guys to know I'm not just saying it for fun. It's because Impact, baby. And it's not a big switch either.
It's really not. It's not that exciting.
I think it's exciting. It's not really that exciting, though. I agree.
You're getting some podcast. Oh man, he broke his leg. You're getting a podcast a day earlier. Whoa! And guess what? 2 a week. Wow! For like 3 months. Wow! Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it. But we'll talk more in detail.
That pretty much sums it up there, folks.
That's pretty much it, though. So I'm glad Bob has added something to this podcast after 2 years.
Oh, okay.
No kidding. I'm joking. We're about to go back ringside here.
This match. How is this match even legally still happening? They've never once been in the ring.
Can't be getting counted out if you never even were in.
Technically, the match time for this match is 0 because they've never been in there.
Bell rang though.
Yeah, but they haven't been in the ring. Now the match has officially started for me because they're in the ring. You know what? That makes me feel as if they knew these two would not have a great match.
So they had to do a brawl quick.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a quick brawl. That was about 10 minutes.
Well.
In a table spot. So.
Oh, we just keep punching each other. I don't know what to say. It's not been like boring, but they just keep punching each other.
I mean, I would say it's been relatively boring. Aside from the chair shot against the guard railing. Aside from that, it's been...
I mean, we've seen worse, but... Oh, there was the pounce. It was kind of a weak-looking one, but... And he wins.
You know, for the most part, that was a dominating win by Monty Brown, and I love it.
I don't like that he was the one who went through the table.
Oh, I forget. He did take the powerbomb, I guess.
I just don't understand why that was the case. Like, it just was weird to me. But he got a chair. He tried to throw it in the ring and bounce back. But he's in the ring with it now. He's attacking BG's left knee.
I guess you have to get some heat on BG James, I guess. No,
that's true. Here comes Through Life Crew. Ron Killings, Conan.
Conan wearing a Orlando Magic Penny Hardaway jersey.
One of my favorite players ever.
It shows you that Conan's stuck in like 1996. There's Pat Kenny running up the steps. What is he, Rocky?
He's waiting for the NYCs. I'm not quite sure where he is. Oh, look, Don West is talking to Desire outside. He said this gets ugly. He's wearing quite the shirt here, too. So great to see in action last week.
Dallas, we're in a park. Does that mean she's going to get yellow paint dumped on her?
Yellow paint. She also did... She kept looking to the left in the beginning, so... She brought me up for a suplex and brought me down so hard my back exploded. Damn you, Mercedes.
Damn you, Mercedes.
Adrenaline drove her to get up and finish the match.
Oh, it's the kids. That's why she's looking to the left. Sonny's with the kids.
Very interesting. She broke L1. She cracked her tailbone. Doctors didn't want her to wrestle again. Are Sonny Siaki and her like a real couple or no?
Yeah, I think so.
That's really crazy. Some moms are stay-at-home moms. Some are kindergarten teachers. I'm a wrestler. Okay, it's very obvious last week. Sonny Siaki was very concerned. What's your relationship with Sonny Siaki? Tell us. Holy shit. We've been together for 3.5 years.
Are they married?
They didn't say that part. Wait, that's so funny because when they introduced her, she was given to Siaki as, remember?
Yeah.
But they look, now we know that was just the story, Bob.
Continuity, baby.
Kayfabe
it doesn't exist.
Dead. Kayfabe is dead. We just witnessed the end of it. Every man's desire is a gift to Sonny Siaki. It was actually his girlfriend the whole time.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Trinity needs to. Oh my god. Oh shit. Trinity just snuck up from behind her and hit her in the
dragon
back.
sleeper on her.
Look at Don West can't stop this.
Don, what are you doing? Oh, she just punched Don West.
What? Don's taking bumps?
She's ramming her back into like the fucking handrail thing. The wooden handrail. Oh, my back. I'm paralyzed.
Oh, she kicks her. She's kicked her in the back. Don West. Oh my god.
Don just got out and he rolls down the hill.
Oh my god, she's about to fucking curb stomp her.
Oh my god.
She's just stretching her out, I guess. Wait, why is Sonny Siaki not coming over? Why, he's too busy watching the kids.
He's with the kids.
Oh shit, there he is.
Oh. And then she just runs off into an open field.
Where's the kids? Don't let them see me like this.
Let me cover my breasts because there's a camera here.
Okay, so I actually really like that segment.
Dude, that's the silliest thing I've seen in a while.
I like that she fucking hits her in the back and then gives her a dragon sleeper over the railing.
Yeah, dude, like what are we doing?
I like that.
That's too funny.
Sonjay Dutt out here, and he's wearing a shirt. I just saw someone else wearing one earlier. It looks like it's new. Property of TNA Wrestling.
And that means, and that's literally because he has to give the company 15% of his booking.
Bob, if you can think of 2 people in the company, who does that not apply to? Who do you think it would be?
That, what do you mean? Like they wouldn't take the 15% from?
No, just that. I'm trying to hint around a question without giving you the full details of it. If you think of 2 people that it just doesn't apply to, I'll give you the full details. It's just guess. Don't get too technical.
Well, here's the thing. The way you're saying that makes me feel as if it doesn't apply to them, it should mean that they don't get bookings outside of TNA, so it wouldn't make sense to do it.
Well, it's not quite true.
It's not true.
It's not quite true.
Okay, well, Jeff Jarrett wouldn't, because he's the owner, so he wouldn't have to give the company 15%. And then I'm going to say Raven.
No, you're wrong. But here in Frankie Kazarian, they're about to start the match, but it's actually Sabu and Low-Key. And that whole thing doesn't apply to them because they aren't under contract. See, it's kind of a trick question.
Oh.
Look at him keep telling him to move the chair over. Okay, pull it back here. Okay.
Yeah, put it back.
No, wipe it off.
That's funny.
This version of Frankie Kazarian is so much better than that womanizer bullshit they were trying to do. Yeah. That could have ruined him. If they kept doing that, that would have been so bad.
Yeah. I do have indie notes here. Sonjay Dutt, May 8th, at the IWC Super Indy 3. He lost to CM Punk in the first round.
Wow.
And then for Amazing Red, on May 7th, he lost to Austin Aries for IWA Mid-South. And then the next day on May 8th, he lost to Matt Sydal in a match for the IWA Mid-South Light Heavyweight Championship. And that's all the indie notes for that match. Or for this match, I mean.
What about for Desire?
Dallas, we both know the answer to that question.
I don't know, man. Her back is fused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, so we already have picked up the pace compared to what we had for the last week's match. I mean, it's all technical, a lot of reversals, counters, but we're going quick. Last week was a lot slower.
Yeah, well, and you're saying that they're building up to like an all-time banger, right?
Yeah, so whenever that next match takes place, assuming next week, apparently it's going to be fucking awesome.
And you're assuming that Sonjay Dutt doesn't win tonight. Because Sonjay could just win 2-0 and then...
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I'm assuming that that's not going to be... we're definitely getting a third match.
Yeah, probably. We haven't done a time check at all. So there is 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 2 seconds left in the show.
Bob, I've done 2 time checks. But
if
you're doing the normal way, we're at 38 minutes, 32 seconds.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to you. I'm in and out.
As soon as I start talking, Bob unplugs his earbud. Oh, look at.
I thought, is Frankie using a walkie-talkie or is that a phone?
It's a phone, dude, with an antenna.
What?
Oh.
That
was supposed to be like a flatliner. He's supposed to like do the like spinning one that he does.
Yeah, swinging one. He was holding that like it was a walkie-talkie.
Who's he talking to?
I think he is talking to Sherry Martel.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. They love to do that spot where they throw him over the
Okay, wait. Is this 3 for 3? Yes, it is.
He overshot him, though. He, like, literally rolled over Red's back.
Yes, he did, but he still hit him. And it might have been by 3 for 3 is that this is the third match we fought in the crowd in a row.
It's ECW, baby.
That's right. ECW, dude. Tilt a whirl. DDT by Sonjay Dutt.
DDT, wow. Come on, Red, you gotta get up. I think Red's gonna win this whole thing.
I think that makes the most sense.
And then I think he's gonna win the X Division Championship.
Lead right into TV with the new champion. Now that the news is official, either when this episode drops, if I remember, I shared this with Bob recently. I have a mailer that they sent out to promote TNA, and it literally says on the front of it, "The future of wrestling has arrived." And then it says something else I'm not going to say because we haven't seen it yet. So I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit longer to share it.
Dutt just hit a swinging neckbreaker over the middle rope as Red was standing on the apron. That was kind of nice.
But,
doesn't the back of like Dutt's like pants kind of remind you of like Scott Hall's dripping blood thing?
I need a better look. I see what you mean. See, I get more like Eddie Guerrero boots out of it.
Oh yeah.
But I see what you mean though. The back does look more like drip than the front does, but it looks like flames in the front. Oh, Code Red. Oh shit!
And then Red's gear basically reminds me of like my pajamas.
Yeah, I honestly like hate Amazing Red's gear. I also don't like. It's like a bodysuit, but he's also wearing like a shirt over it, and I don't really know why. I mean, he's in good shape.
Is he?
I mean,
He's just small.
okay, he's in better shape than I am.
Well, he's definitely in better shape than I am, but I don't.
But yeah, but once again, he's wearing a fucking bodysuit.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it. I mean, I don't know. I don't like his gear. I haven't liked it since he started. Oh, dropkick is amazing. Reds on the top, and he just tumbles out of the ring or off the
Well, he was like
rope.
teetering, and then he just randomly fell. He couldn't keep his balance off that.
He tried.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go to the top rope there, but Dutt instead sits Red on the top turnbuckle. Is he going for a muscle buster?
Oh,
Well, that was he definitely folded Amazing Red with that. 1, 2, no, kicks out. Amazing Red kicks out of the muscle buster. Kazarian's still using his walkie-talkie, which usually means that there should be somebody about 30 feet away from him. So we could probably find out who it is if you just look. Hindu press, nope. Red.
oh shit!
With like a judo throw.
Red Star press. You call that the red spike. He got it
Got him.
with the red spike and the Red Star press.
Kazarian's shocked. He has to go, what the hell? I mean, that wasn't bad, but again, it feels like it didn't really get into that next gear.
Yeah, but that is definitely a step up from the last match.
I would say so. Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. Send it to the back. Scott Hudson. He's with in the 3 Life Crew dressing room. Oh wow. BG James has suffered a knee injury. He's being attended to by a trainer, and that ain't right.
How is it not right that he's being looked at over by a trainer? Does he not want him getting medical attention?
No, it's because he was attacked.
Yeah, but he's still got to get looked over.
Oh, Conan's holding Vince Russo personally responsible.
This is your fault, Vince.
Oh, Conan's going to go find Vince Russo, he said. Well, we're getting a video package. Let me give you that note about the Ron Killings match.
Oh, tell me, dude. I need to know this.
Well, the funny story regarding WWE's blocking the Al Snow versus Ron Killings match in New Jersey a few weeks ago. The local promoter, for some reason, didn't want to say that to the fans that WWE wouldn't let Al Snow face a TNA guy. So, as it turned out, Mike Tenay was there, and he claimed it was TNA that refused to allow it because the TNA guy's work is invading heels in that promotion, which no doubt may also be affected. The funny thing is that while Snow didn't wrestle Killings, Snow did an angle involving Tenay and Roddy Piper on the show. So Tenay took the heat for it, being like, "Yeah, we're not letting him do it because TNA guys at this promotion are like heels."
I'm willing to guarantee you that WWE said no.
Well, yeah, so I think we kind of know that's the case, but
yeah, and that's just TNA trying to be like, "Oh no, we're the bigger guys."
Yes, we're the bad ones. We're hyping up this corporal punishment. I almost said capital punishment. We're not killing anyone.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Long night. Tracy, I heard you like whips and chains.
I've been waiting for the corporal punishment match, dude, since.
Don't lie to the people.
Michael Shane with Tracy.
Tracy's dressed like she's Britney Spears circa freaking 2001.
Yeah, it is very Britney Spears.
And then really Shane Douglas kind of looks like Britney Spears circa 2015. So I guess this kind of...
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, look, that's Bob's. I've never seen Bob's outside through his blinds.
I know. It's really warm in here. I have to open up a window.
Oh, so Bob's opening up a window, making as much background noise as possible. Hopefully, no, stop. Hopefully, no little children come up to your window and like bang on it again, like that one time where you had to scare the shit.
No, it wasn't even that. They were like, huh? Do you play Fortnite?
Do you play Fortnite? And you've whipped open the blinds and
They
scared the shit
fucking
out of them.
ran. Yeah, that was good. What are you looking at? Get away from me, children.
Get off my window.
I'm hideous. Don't look at me. In
The
case you're
former
wondering,
school teacher.
oh wow, they're shooting tonight. In case you're wondering, now there's no indie notes for this match either.
Okay, there's the wooden paddles, dude. Wooden paddles and leather belts.
You know, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So Shane Douglas, I'm assuming, is under contract with TNA. If he were to take a booking under the name Dean Douglas, would he have to still give them 15%? Because it's a different gimmick.
I don't think they'd let him.
Okay.
I like that Michael Shane's still wearing his like franchise colors, like yellow tights.
Maybe that means they're gonna like reunite or something.
Could be. Who do you want to get hit with the wooden paddle more? Shane Douglas or Michael Shane?
Tracy.
Or Rudy Charles?
Or Desire.
Or is that, well, no, we might hurt her if you notice.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they'll hit her with the wooden paddle, and then she'll be on the mat for.
Oh, God.
Don't let my children see me like this, Doc.
I don't want to be seen.
Yeah, you don't let them, Tony. Don't let them see me like this. My back injury. Whatever shall I do? Well, you know what's funny about that segment with Desire too is like Trinity was underneath that walkway thing the
whole
entire time.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Just waiting for a cue.
Yeah, Michael Shane can't even get to the rope. She's trying to get to the belt. Tracy pushes in a little. He can't do it. He cannot.
She pushed it, but it didn't go anywhere.
I know. Northern Light suplex. Oh, but didn't get a good bridge there, so the pin didn't really do much.
What in the world was that? Michael Shane just missed like a tackle. Drop toe hold. You know what? I feel like I don't know if I like that this has a stipulation to it.
I don't like that it's a stipulation that is happening because like they hit each other with their belts once.
Right. Well, and it's also like we've kind of literally seen this already with Simon and Swinger against AMW. Like that was, I mean, aside from the paddle, I mean, it's the same thing.
The paddle thing is so weird to me.
Yeah, the paddle makes no sense. I don't know why they're doing that.
He's always so cocky. He's young.
I mean, I guess the paddle would be like he's an insubordinate kid, and like you paddle them, but
Jesus.
whatever. Tracy did absolutely nothing there. Not even helping out her man. Elbow. Be careful with the elbow, Shane Douglas, because like you break your elbow every day. Headbutt. Uh-oh. He's got the paddle. And that's when Tracy's like, that's my fetish. And then she's on the apron telling her to spank her. He doesn't. Michael Shane, backdropping Michael Shane onto Tracy. Was she supposed to be there? I'm assuming so.
Yeah. I'd like to assume so, but
I hope Tracy keeps that cast on her arm for the next 6 years.
She very well might.
Like as soon as she thinks she's healed, they just like bump into her and she's like, "That's broken again."
Got a sprawling around the outside.
Ramming Michael Shane's face right into the apron. She's by the announcer's table, which makes me feel as if they're going to forget that she's there. Oh, he spit water at him. That's not nice.
Just humiliating him by spitting the water at him.
Michael Shane kind of looking like a punk. And I'm not really liking Shane Douglas as a babyface.
It's kind of weird.
It's very weird. even when he was briefly a babyface in ECW, like you still hated him.
Right.
Because it's like, it's Shane Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the character Shane Douglas is likable, like, at all. Michael Shane on the ring steps, barely the same height as Shane Douglas, even on the ring steps, and he got powerbombed in midair.
The veteran Douglas.
There's been a lot of brawling around ringside and in the crowd tonight.
Yeah, dude, there really has been, which is kind of weird.
Every match, like you said, it's just.
If they go in the crowd in this one, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I feel like they already would have gone into the crowd.
You never know, man.
That's true. Douglas crotching Michael Shane on the top turnbuckle again, right hand to the face. Is he going to go for a Hurricane Rana? Probably not. Tracy's on the apron. She's got a chain. Yep. Oh, Michael Shane drops Shane Douglas's arm over the top rope. Now, I only knew Tracy had a chain is because she swung it in the air, similar to how Shane Douglas does.
Well, that's how you got it. If you have a chain, you have to swing it around like that.
Yeah, you got to twirl it in the air and be like, hey, guys, I got one. Arm breaker by Michael Shane. On the injured elbow of Shane Douglas. The guy cannot.
We got one of those traps right now.
You just whip him. Here you go. If I was a wrestler and I was booked into a strap match, I think I would just retire.
You'd be like, nah, I'm good.
I'll be like, he's got to whip me with it? No, I'm done. Oh, he's hanging him, but by his arm.
Oh, shit.
And you know what? This is devastating because if he keeps his arm up for a while, his arm will fall asleep.
It'll fall asleep, and then I think if it's kind of like if you put a rubber band around like your finger and you keep it on there for like 9 days, your finger will fall off or something like that.
What? Is that real?
I don't know. I thought like when I was a kid, that's what people used to say. So.
Oh my God, dude. You know how many times I've had a rubber band around my wrist for like 9 days? I'm surprised my hand hasn't fallen off.
Well, you got to do it really. You got to cut off circulation.
Why the fuck would I do that?
I'm just saying. There's other things you could tie up and lose circulation in too that you could potentially lose.
Like what?
Different appendages.
Okay. You know what?
We're a PG show. I can't.
Yeah,
really say
dude, we're about to be on Fox Sports Net,
Fox
man.
Sports Net, yeah.
3:00 in the afternoon. Rolling neck snap here by Shane Douglas.
But Michael Shane took that more of like a back bump when he didn't snap. Dude lifted off the mat and fell down.
I can't wait for Shane Douglas to show up on Fox Sports Net and be like, cut the flipping music.
Cut the music.
Cut the musical instruments in my theme music. Forearm shots here. Well, I guess right hands maybe by Shane Douglas.
Use the paddles.
Just, finish the match. How about that? I think I'm over this match.
Well, Bob, if you're over it, let me inspire you more, okay? You want to hear a rumor about someone coming into the company?
Yeah, I love gossip.
Well, Lance Storm has written on his website.
What?
Because he says thank you to everyone who had written in the days since he announced his retirement. But he's also said that he's received thousands of letters so far. But he did say that the stories that he was about to be let go and find work in TNA were simply speculation, and that he didn't have any plans they didn't have any plans to release him. So it's just speculation. There's a rumor that he was going to come to TNA, and he said it's not happening.
Wow.
So I just kind of overhyped you for a minute. But.
Shane Douglas just shoved Tracy after he hit the belly-to-belly suplex on Michael Shane. Nope, Michael Shane cannot win with the inside cradle. There's a chop. I would be totally in favor of Lance Storm arriving in TNA. Because you know what? The more that TNA feels like WCW, the better. This is not going to go well. Michael Shane goes for a super kick. Douglas counters. And he won with the float over cover. I don't know what Tracy was doing. She just ran in the ring, but didn't do nothing.
Wow. I actually do have another note we'll discuss shortly about someone who's actually rumored to be coming in as he forces a kiss upon Tracy.
And then he spits it out. Uh-oh, now he's going to spank her, but the jeans ain't coming down. I'll tell you that right now. Michael Shane makes the save. Shane Douglas leaves. So now Michael Shane's 0-2.
What a dirty heel.
Interesting. I don't know if I would have expected Michael Shane to lose there again.
Wait. Conan is... Oh, he's cornered Vince Russo. You have no evidence I did that. I lost all respect for you. Oh, they got so close, their mouths might have just touched. Get out of my face. Oh, wait.
But wherever they are, Pat Kenny is beating up. Is that Gilberti or Swinger? That's got to be Swinger.
No, dude, Swinger's not that. He's way tanner than that.
Gilberti is that defined of a back?
It is
Gilberti.
They're saying it is Gilberti. There's Swinger.
There's Swinger. Yeah, he doesn't wear a t-shirt because he's ripped, so that makes sense. Maybe Gilberti's gotten in a lot better shape recently then. I don't know. Where is this that they're doing this?
I don't think they've said.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Trinity. It's a 3-on-1. Oh, it's a literal trash. It's like Lucky Charms.
Dude, it's 3 boxes of Lucky Charms in the trash can.
She put 3 boxes of Lucky Charms in a trash can and hit him with it?
Is that because it's like the Irish thing?
Irish, yeah.
Dude, come on.
Holy shit. Well, production costs on that is about $9 because, is that syrup?
It is.
Oh my God. Are they going to syrup and Lucky Charm the guy?
Oh my God.
It's not tar and feathered. It's syrup and Lucky Charmed. I'm in the mood for Lucky Charms now.
I know. I just ran out, actually. I did just have some.
Did you really?
Yeah, dude. They're so good. Okay. Why syrup? So it stuck to him for that weird segment?
Yeah, I mean, it has to. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so you are telling me that Pat Kenny just willingly waited to get jumped by 3 people.
It's Goldie, Eric. I left you 9 messages. It's me, Goldie. Stop calling me.
She's like a psycho ex-girlfriend. It's kind of...
Yeah, she's nuts.
You think I'm crazy, don't you? Who's crazy now, huh? Yeah, still me.
You got it?
It's going to end over money.
Oh. Goldie, here talk to the head officials. Vincent James Russo. You got a really big problem here. You gave Eric Watts a job here when he doesn't deserve one and he doesn't belong here. I never stole Eric Watts' money. He lost it on his own merit. I'll tell you what your problem is. So I've been talking to people.
Wait, no.
Carmen, Adrian, and Kate.
Wait a minute. Aren't those girls, those names, her other identities?
Oh.
Wasn't Carmen like the dark-haired, like, DeVille type of character?
I don't know if we got full names, but that makes so much sense.
I think that's what that is. But remember when like they were dating and then they were like, "Oh, Eric Watts' wife is here."
I don't know if I do remember that.
The wife? You don't remember his wife being there?
No, I don't know if I do, but here's
Isn't
Abyss.
his wife there? Chris Warren.
Goldilocks
may be crazy, but you know what they say about crazy girls? Well, they're crazy in bed. All right, Don, let's run down the rest of the show.
It's a Kate Carmen. Oh, see, the
Oh,
alter
yeah,
egos. She's basically ruined.
Life.
Look at Mike Tenay with his little eagle pad.
I would love to see Mike Tenay's like show notes.
Oh my god, dude!
From every TNA thing, and Mike Tenay seems like the type of person that has that all in a filing cabinet. But it's labeled like never open this because I hate wrestling now.
Talking about the World X Cup. It's taking the America's X Cup, multiplying it by 4.
So excited for another X Cup. May 26th. Oh, 2 weeks away. Oh.
I'm sure so we're getting kind of a thing here. So basically what's going on with this is they're taping it tonight and on next week's shows, which is super exciting. And it's Team USA, Team Canada, Team AAA, and Team Japan. And it's going to be a 16-man Royal Rumble style match. 4 points to the winner of that, 2 points to second place. So Dave notes that these points could be a little bit off, but it's pretty close.
Well, the only positive I can see about this World X Cup is that after that show, we basically have one more weekly pay-per-view show, and then it's Impact as well.
Very, very true. So after that Royal Rumble style match, there's going to be 2 tag team matches where each winning country gets 2 points. Then after that, there's going to be a 4-man ladder match with 1 representative from each country, with the winning team getting 3 points. And at this point, the lowest scoring team will be out. The final 3 will then each pick 1 person to go into the Ultimate X. The winner of the Ultimate X match, which is worth 5 points, will almost surely win the cup for their team.
What if somebody wins the Ultimate X, but then they still don't have enough points to win the X Cup?
Well, then they don't win it.
That's stupid. They should probably figure that out.
I've seen a lot of flashbacks to that match last week. Coming May 26th.
Team Canada.
That's right. He broke that hockey stick.
Literally broke a metal hockey stick over his back.
4 countries, 2 tag team matches, 16-man gauntlet, a ladder match, Ultimate X, 1 night, 4 countries.
Yeah, we get it.
2 weeks away.
2 weeks away. Yeah, I mean, they're really driving that home. Oh, Canada.
No, it's the instrumental version.
Right, not lyrical. Sorry. True patriot, home and native land. Sorry, I'm probably butchering that, and everybody in Canada that listens to this is probably yelling at me.
We got Bobby Roode and Petey Williams representing Team Canada. I also just learned, Bob, that Petey Williams is he's a producer in WWE right now.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I feel like I thought I heard it at one point, but it was just confirmed to me the other day.
Yeah, he's apparently he's doing very well there as well.
Well, there's lots of TNA guys we're watching now. Abyss is a producer there. Sonjay Dutt was for a while. I think he has since left.
He's in AEW now.
Right.
I do have indie notes for Petey Williams here. May 7th, he defeated Nate Webb for IWA Mid-South. And the next day, he defeated Nigel McGuinness for IWA Mid-South. So there's that. Now, do I even want to try?
Yeah.
With
because we have Val Venus. Oh, wait, that's Hector Garza with a towel around his waist. Oh. And Abismo Negro representing Team AAA.
Well, it looks like I dodged a bullet because there's nothing for Abismo Negro. So that's good. And then Hector Garza. who, as you mentioned, is doing a knockoff version of Val Venus. Let's see here. May.
They're saying that Abismo Negro was a substitution. TNA assumes that this is actually just to like pretty much mess with people's heads.
I dodged a bullet here, folks. Garza and Negro, they don't have any Indian notes. Whew. Feels good. Feels good to go a show without butchering names.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So basically, the World X Cup is probably how they should have been doing the America's X Cup the entire time.
You think? That might have been helpful.
We got Petey Williams and Hector Garza starting us off. He borrowed those trunks from Triple H. They were unworn tights because they're bright blue. He decided to go with the purple instead.
Oh, yeah. Team Mexico's undefeated. They should be the favorites to win the World X Cup, which probably means they will not.
They'll lose.
It's got to be Team NWA that wins the whole thing, right? I mean, that just...
If you don't do that, your team looks so lame.
It would make no sense. Oh. Garza just did his version of the sack of shit that Scott Hall would do. He just threw Petey over his head. He's continuing to beat on poor Petey Williams in the corner with stomps as Bobby Roode was distracting the referee for a moment. Petey charges, and he gets dumped to the apron. Blocks right hand. Going to the top rope. Hurricane Rana. Or a head
Very
scissors.
nice.
Whichever you want to call it. Drop kick, though, by Garza. He knows sells it, okay? You know how many times he gets that move hit on him in Mexico? He's used to it.
Every night.
He's used to that crap. Come up with something better, Petey. Oh. Garza misses a splash. He falls to the floor. Petey Williams, tornado DDT. But Garza makes the save. We got 43 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the show.
Or 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 45 seconds into the show.
I'm telling you, me doing it that way where it's what's left is a lot better. Because 43 minutes sounds a lot better than being, hey, I've been watching this for almost an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, but if you're trying to explain to someone...
Jordan, listen, Jordan, which one do you prefer? And if you don't say my way...
Bob, he's going to join me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because, I'm going to be pissed. And what sucks is that we are recording this 2 months in advance. So I won't even know until probably July what you say, Jordan. So thanks.
It's just what it is. Abismo Negro in with Bobby Roode. Well, listen, speaking of countries, we got a lot of country stuff going on here. We saw Abyss already. It kind of relates to him, so...
Splash missed there by Roode.
Dutch Mantel, he hired Hector Moody, who was one of the writers for IWA in Puerto Rico, and who also produced all the company's features and music videos. And he was told that he could work the Fox Sports Net show, and the feeling is Mantel would also want him to do what he'd been doing for IWA. And this kind of is one of the reasons that Apollo wasn't on TV last week, because he's under contract with Victor Quenos, who is mad about Mantel talking Moody into leaving, since Mantel has been working with WWC, Apollo at this point isn't going to be allowed to work here.
Wow.
So we might not be seeing Apollo.
Team Canada just hit a wheelbarrow top rope bulldog combo on Negro.
Yeah, it looked pretty nice.
That was good. And then Roode had followed up with a knee drop for a 2 count because Garza isn't going to let his partner get pinned. Well, it's good to see that Apollo is embroiled in drama that's preventing him from getting money.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah, that should be illegal. Oh, Garza colliding with Petey. Or no, Rude, excuse me, and Petey collided, and then Rude got double drop kicked. Uh-oh, Petey's in the tree of whoa!
Whoa! Oh, wait, but they both going after Bobby Roode. Irish whip. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh. Petey got a face full of Robert Roode's nuts.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Bobby Roode.
Bobby.
Bob Roode. Oh.
What the fuck?
I don't know that. I was just very confused on that, but Abismo Negro
modified
Bobby.
Modified slam there. Here comes Garza. Just kicks him right in the chest. Jeez. Is our only other match the Styles-Harris match?
You might be onto something with that, Bob. Yeah, it is.
Oh my god. There better be a fucking segment or something.
Well, I would assume there is, but you never know, I guess.
Go a half hour.
I do only have 2 more notes left for the show too, and one of them is actually, I think, pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about someone who might be coming in.
Oh boy, who is it?
But this one's not a joke. Although, I guess on that same note, we've talked about Spanky, Brian Kendrick, coming in eventually, but his non-compete doesn't end until July. So if that's the case, we won't be seeing him for a while.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But that's not the note. It's someone bigger than that.
Is it a cruiserweight?
No.
It's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Is it Kevin Nash?
Close.
Ska?
No.
Six-Pac?
No.
Close to Nash?
Well, it's kind of.
Triple H?
No. Petey Williams off the ropes. Abismo Negro goes down,
close.
leapfrog, comes back, tilt,
Goldberg.
whirl, head scissor, close. No. Pop up. Working around. Goes for that cover.
Randy Savage.
No, you're guessing pretty close though.
What the hell?
But you're just gonna have to wait and see.
Oh, I know. Scott Steiner.
No. I wish. There's no reason why Scott Steiner is not on our screen yet.
Psycho said.
No. You're cold now.
Arm drag. Sending Garza to the floor. Petey Williams on fire. Garza's is swinging at fans. Slingshot Hurricane Rana to the floor.
Petey, it's kind of crazy because Petey Williams, I mean, his first match we saw, it's like, oh, you can tell he's pretty early. Like, he's pretty new. He's, like, significantly improved, I feel like, in the short time we've seen him.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it has to do with he's comfortable now.
Well, I mean, to be fair, his first match he was put on with Hoovy and Jerry Lynn.
Right.
I'd be shitting my pants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Scott D'Amore
just hit Negro with the hockey stick right in the gut. And Rude wins with a handful of tights.
Wow.
You know what? I can't believe this.
Team Canada are little bastards.
Yeah, they don't cheat like that. I can't believe this. True pay. I'm not going to say it again.
I don't know the word. You know the words of it?
Oh, no, dude. I'm making it up.
Uh-oh. Hector Garza coming in behind Scott D'Amore. But here comes Petey. He stopped him. Scott D'Amore was almost just in a lot of shit.
Who's going to make the save?
It's Jerry Lynn. Team NWA's captain.
He's helping AAA.
He's also shirtless, which Jerry Lynn, I feel like, never runs out
It's
shirtless.
Hulk Hogan now. You. Oh, Negro went for a dropkick on Petey and missed him because Petey just went for Lynn.
Pop-up double dropkick by Jerry Lynn. Hector Garza and Abismo Negro take out Rude and Williams. Jerry Lynn's going after D'Amore. Holy crap.
Oh, Scott D'Amore did not delicately throw himself out of the ring there.
No, he did not. Who is that girl? Oh, he's on the microphone. D'Amore! Keep flapping that big fat mouth of yours. I'll tell you what, like I told you before, at least I'm here in the trenches fighting beside my men, unlike hiding behind them like you. There's the rest of Team Canada as well, Johnny Devine and Eric Young. Give me 5 minutes of your chubby butt.
Your chubby butt. I can't believe that they're having Jerry Lynn feud with Scott D'Amore.
You want 5 minutes with me? Yeah, I do, and it won't even take 5 minutes.
It's real simple.
Next week. If you can beat Bobby Roode. Okay, so if Jerry Lynn beats Bobby Roode next week, then Scott D'Amore will get in the ring for as many minutes as he wants.
What? Tear his way through a live sack of beef?
They play the music too early. Scott D'Amore, they say to cut it. Okay, wait. If Bobby Roode beats him, or when? Oh. Then if Bobby Roode wins, then he's got to step down as captain and a member of Team NWA. No problem.
Oh, he instantly said yes. Don West was trying to say there's no way he could do it. And Jerry Lynn's like, you know what? I don't even like this team. You're on.
Yeah, you got it.
I hate being on this fucking team, but I'll do it. You know what? I'll lose on purpose. I don't even care.
There's chaos.
Chaos. Is it Pat Kenny and Syrup and Lucky Charms?
No, it's Conan laid out. Did
Fucking
Vince Russo do this? I didn't see anything, dog.
There was a distinct aftershave. I'm pretty sure it was Vince Russo.
Oh, Don Harris says, we ain't looking for nobody. We're going to the ring.
Don Harris with handcuffs, no less. Great.
Oh, yeah, because he's going to be on the post, remember?
I don't know why they would fucking have people handcuffed at ringside. If you're trying to keep it a legitimate singles match, you're just asking for trouble.
Right. Don West is like, okay, we're going to talk more about the impact on Fox Sports and that, but I got to mention the website.
You can't even think of the words.
Yeah, he's having a hard time right now. That's right. If you want to go to the school, be a TNA wrestler.
You know, he must have been really shaken up by the fact that Jerry Lynn could potentially not be the captain of Team NWA. He's bending the card, Don.
We're going to be on the Best Damn Sports Show, May 13th. Check your local listings. That's tomorrow!
Yeah, you can't even say damn, though.
Oh. Next Wednesday night. Amazing Red, Sonjay Dutt. The winner of that match gets the title shot at Frankie Kazarian. Oh, six-man tag. Team Mexico versus Team Japan, but there's more. Jerry Lynn's going to be taking on Bobby Roode. If he loses, he's got to step down as the team captain of Team NWA. But if he wins, he gets 5 minutes in the ring with Coach Scott D'Amore. Get ready for this one. A bunkhouse brawl. Oh, God. It's Kid Kash in Dallas versus James Storm and his partner, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Wow. Oh, and that's Dusty's music. Does that mean is it for the tag titles?
Oh, he didn't quite say that.
He did not say that it was. So, is Dusty coming out, or are they just playing his music because he's fighting next week? The Bunkhouse Brawl is just a fucking street fight. Like, what are we talking?
It's a less than good street fight.
Yeah. It's basically guys just wearing jeans and they're hitting each other with chairs. They just now realized that Dusty's fucking song was playing. Wait a minute. Dusty's song has been playing for the past 45 seconds. Oh, Lord. And yeah, Dusty Rhodes coming out to the ring. Got to cut that promo.
Let me tell you something, baby.
Listen here, baby. Baby.
Wearing all white.
This is a big promo. Everybody wants to get bored. Oh, he's already putting over TNA, right?
That's why. Yes, that's why Fox Sports is stepping on board.
That's right.
Let me tell you something, Kid Kash and Dallas. That match was just made, but I'm coming out here to tell you that I'm gonna clean your dirty ass in the bunkhouse brawl.
I'm coming out here to challenge you to a bunkhouse brawl.
Oh my God, he's doing the Conan.
Oh no.
Oh God, the bare feet and the boots.
Bare feet? Are they dirty?
What's he doing?
He's laying down in the ring.
What is he doing?
Is he talking to his boots?
I got an interview here with Kid Kash.
Oh my God. That's fucking funny.
You understand what I'm saying? We're sloshing around in the mud, the blood, and the beer.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's hilarious.
That is good. I didn't know what he was doing there, but he's like, let me talk to Kid Kash.
Yeah. So he had to lay down on the mat to do that.
And he put his hats on his boots.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Next Wednesday night.
I mean, there was no actual substance to that promo, but that was pretty funny.
No. Get Dusty out one more time.
Yeah.
Paying him, might as well use him again.
Gotta fill that time.
This might be our final package of the night. So let me give you my final note.
Sure.
Well, second to last. One is about Styles, so I'm going to hold that just till we see him. It's pretty minor, but so Dave notes here he doesn't know what the relationship is between Jeff Jarrett and Diamond Dallas Page.
Whoa!
Because Page is back working. As of right now, there has been no recent talks with Page. Although months ago, when Page was still considered himself retired, they did ask him to come in and he turned them down. He has some name value if they're looking to try to get a star, and he's not going to fake his way through like Hall did when he was in before, and how Nash likely would. Page himself is being cautious though, because he's told indie promoters who have contacted him that he wants to work with Canyon, because he only wants to work with people he knows he can trust. Canyon's WWE non-compete ends this week, so he is available and is under consideration. And now Page's first match back from the broken neck, which is looked to have ended his career, will be on May 14th in Miami, Oklahoma, working against Johnny Swinger on a show for a longtime friend, Dusty Rhodes. So a lot of different connections there. I would not be surprised if we see Diamond Dallas Page here soon.
Here's a prediction for you. So let's say that Jarrett regains the title here before Fox Sports Net or whatever. We're in time for that. Oh, Raven's doing a promo here. I'm thinking second anniversary show, Jarrett Page.
I could see that. So you're interviewing Raven about Harris getting his title shot. I can't believe the audacity of Vince Russo. Talking about Harris denying him his destiny. That wasn't appalling enough. He's going to have me handcuffed to the ring post. I have 143 IQ, and I'm a bona fide genius.
When am I going to win the title? When are you going to win it, Raven? We need to know, dude, because you keep on yapping and there ain't no results.
It's not the destination that's important. It's the journey. It's going to be a really dark journey. I think you hear me knocking. I think I'm coming in. Welcome to the Terradome. Quote the Raven Nevermore as he gets a handcuff.
I was really hoping that we were done with that. I guess he changed it up a little bit. Why is there? Oh, Ron Killings is probably coming out, right?
3 live crew.
Wait, so it's just Ron and Raven that are handcuffed?
I think it was supposed to be all like 3 live crew, but I think they're all hurt.
They're all hurt.
Still getting rowdy. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh, but beware. Who's next to him?
Who is that? Is it a fan? No kidding. Come on, TNA, help us out here.
Who the hell is that guy? Maybe they don't even know. Is it a bloated Larry Sabisco? It might be.
Why aren't they telling us?
They probably don't know who he is.
Oh, God, Raven still got this song.
Damn, keep you separated.
From the Bowery. Okay, so Raven and Ron Killings will be handcuffed ringside on a post. And don't worry, Don Harris, unless that's Ron all of a sudden.
Sure.
Okay, so look, Raven has other black shirt security around him. I wonder if that guy's just like literally a random backstage like worker.
Oh.
See, because they just had the black shirt security. Wait, there he is again. Who is that? We need to message Alan. Alan?
Woj, let us know. Who is it?
Please tell us. Oh, Bob. NWA Heavyweight Championship. Our main event is about to start at 1 hour, 30 minutes, 21 seconds.
Well, we haven't even gotten hairstyles yet, and we have 23 minutes right now remaining in the show. So they're probably going at least 18.
Fighting champ Styles has 4 title match in 4 weeks. That's insane.
Is that right?
Look at the mugshot of Chris Harris they took. And then the Styles from his first run. Detour on the road to the cage delayed Harris's title shot.
Ron?
Wait, I have a question.
Who are they including his win over Jarrett?
Raven, Ron, and Harris. Oh, wait.
Raven, Ron Killings. And then, Jarrett, but that would have been the 22nd, right? So 22nd, 29. It has to be. That's what they got to be including.
Okay, I have a theory.
Yeah.
Or an idea. So we talked about earlier, like, do we give up on Chris Harris? Are we done with this experiment? What about, would you have Chris Harris beat Styles instead of beating Jarrett? And then I still think Jarrett's going to get it back before TV, so then Jarrett will just beat Harris for it. If there's someone, like, if you didn't want, is it because they didn't want him to beat Jarrett? So maybe have him beat Styles instead.
That's an interesting thing because if Harris were to beat Styles, I mean, the way that Styles has been booked anyway, it's not going to really.
Well, and we know Jarrett can beat Harris. He's beat him more than once, whether or not it's been dirty or not. I mean,
and
he's done it.
That could be a strong match for the second anniversary show.
Yeah.
Jarrett Harris. I'm already thinking like fucking a month ahead already, but
I know, but see, the thing is, I think before that we need to think about TV.
Right.
Because we got that before the second anniversary.
Right. Yeah. What is he laughing at?
Oh, Ron Killings.
Oh, Ron. I thought he was,
I was confused
at, like, a
too,
sign
dude.
or something.
I thought he was yelling at a fan. Yeah. My final note here, though, as Styles is coming out, by the way, Ring of Honor has officially announced that if AJ Styles didn't return to defend the Pure Wrestling title, that he would be stripped of it and a new champion would be decided on July 17th in Elizabeth, New Jersey at the Rexplex, excuse me. AJ, of course, has been banned from attending Ring of Honor events by TNA. So, and we talked about it a few weeks ago because I knew it was going to get brought up, but he does get stripped of the title.
Right.
Andrew Thomas, fucking great. Rough Bump City, guys, get ready.
At least you're definitely going to happen. Did like JB just glitch for a minute there and he didn't know what to say and he's reading off a cue card?
He's a 3-time NWA Tag Team Champion. He's went to the road with a steel cage. It's like he's doing like the buffer entrance where they're like, he stands at 7 foot tall. He is the master of the choke slam.
Right.
Well, Chris Harris,
he's fired up.
He's a 3-time NWA World Tag Team Champion.
See, now,
he took the exit on the road to the cage.
I'm kind of curious how this is going to work because Harris is like a lot more like lengthier than anybody Styles has worked with. So I wonder how that's going to. A 2-time Triple Crown winner.
That is unreal.
And the company hasn't even been around for 2 years, and he's won all the titles 2 times over. Holy shit. I can't wait for 2010 or whatever. He's a 6-time Triple Crown winner.
That's so ridiculous.
Two-time. Man, oh man. That's right. Harris and Styles have been fan favorites. Of course, Styles has also been a heel.
Yes, he has. Well, what did they do? Weren't they teasing Harris joining sex and all that too? He was like, it's my friends. I'm hanging out with my friends.
I can't drink a beer with guys invading the company tonight. What's your problem? Jesus. Hey man, they tried to murder James Storm in the parking lot, and now this week you're drinking beers with it. Yeah, man, I like Mike Sanders. He's funny. It's like, okay. Well, they're trying to kill your company. So what are we doing?
Ho ho ho!
Is he laughing at
I'm
him?
watching you.
Harris is considerably bigger than AJ. It just looks weird.
Yeah, it is a very weird dynamic.
He looks like a giant. Drop toe hold, now he's got a headlock. It's a weird, with Harris being so much bigger, he shouldn't be doing a side headlock to a guy that's that small.
Come on.
What? I'm just saying, man. It's just
I know.
A hammerlock. He's going to a hammerlock, and now switching over. It doesn't make any sense. Shoulder block. AJ literally slid on his butt against the ropes on that shoulder block. Yeah, so even Don West is noting that Styles is. I mean, every time it's really a size difference, but this is very noticeable. Even against Raven, it's not even that bad because like Raven's not as lengthy. I think that's the problem here is that Harris is so long.
Right. Oh, Styles doing freaking backflip.
I don't think that was a necessary backflip.
Okay, and Andrew Thomas is like, okay, do I bump now? Look at this.
Let me get closer to your. He's like trying to force Styles to hit him with his foot.
He's like, wait, if I get a little closer, he's gonna have to hit me if I get closer to him.
Knock me out. Do that backflip again so I can just get knocked out again.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, fuck. Catapulted him. Now he's, atomic drop by Harris.
It's kind of weird because, you know, with the difference in height and stuff, Harris looks like the defending champion here.
Yeah, he does.
Leapfrog. Styles gets down. Oh, Harris stops himself on the rope, but he hits the drop salt.
He runs into a dropkick anyway.
Styles says, that's right, I'm phenomenal.
Would you say that was phenomenal today? That wasn't even a 2 count, Andrew. Get out of here. You kicked out at 1.
It's actually kind of funny, too, because Raven's really good at distracting people, because remember, Styles got pushed off the ladder a while ago at this point, and like he's just always in people's business, and now he's there ringside. Is it going to cost Styles them? Is he going to be like, I remember when you pushed me off a ladder, like almost 10 shows ago?
I feel like Raven would probably want Harris to win so that it would be easier. I think it'd be easier to beat Harris than Styles for Raven.
He's not as quick. He's just long.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell you what, Styles has definitely he's fixed his moveset working these heavyweight title matches, dude. Fucking armbar and headlock galore.
Raven backing off, taunting Styles from the floor with his chain. What is kind of weird is the chain is still pretty fucking long. So like if they got thrown to the floor, you could still get them.
Oh yeah, dude. He could get up on the apron.
Yeah. Now why would AJ go to the fucking corner where Raven is standing?
Holy crap! It's even longer than I thought.
He can go halfway on the floor, basically, before the chain stops him.
Okay, well, Harris caught him up on the top here after he was trying to beat up Raven a little bit.
Superplex. Oh, he's going to the top rope. Oh, boy. And got it.
That could have broken your L1 and your tailbone, like Desire.
Yeah, it could have. Come on, Chris. Roll over. Raven's disgusted. He's like, I hate being down here. Having to watch somebody achieve their greatness. Achieve their destiny before me. Bullcrap.
Okay, we're trying to get to our feet. Harris gets to his feet first. Styles is struggling. Oh, look at that southpaw. Boom.
Or as Dave Meltzer would say, just horrible left-hand punches.
Just horrible punches. Holy shit. Oh. Huge clothesline by Harris, turning Styles inside out. He nearly died.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Yeah, it was.
It was almost like AJ tried to do like the Fatu cell, but then he didn't like rotate.
Right, yeah, he didn't like quite do it all the way. Running power slam.
What is this guy, the British Bulldog? 1, 2. Oh, he kicks out.
Check out the replay. We are officially at 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 2 seconds.
Guess what? And that also means 11:23 left in the show. Go behind. Full Nelson slam. He does do a good full Nelson slam. I'll give him that. Strength and power. Play to your own strengths, and that's the power of Chris Harris. Oh, AJ sat on the top turnbuckle again.
Is he going to do it again?
He's going to go for a Hurricane Run.
He's going to do the Steiner screwdriver. He's going to call it the... I don't know. I can't even think of a funny name. I'm trying.
Oh, no, AJ got out of it. German suplex? Got it.
Okay. German suplex variation.
How are you feeling about this match, Dallas?
Do you want the truth, or do you want me to sugarcoat it?
I want you to tell me the truth.
I'm kind of bored.
Dude, me too.
Like, really bored.
I don't think they mesh well. The fear that I had is happening right now. I don't think Chris Harris works well with small guys, which is a weird thing to say.
Right, and I think the most interesting thing that's happened is, oh my God, Raven, he can reach people now, and like,
right. Oh, he didn't know how to do the sharpshooter.
Ah, shit. Here's Conan.
Oh, Conan's okay.
He's got fucking.
Oh, get out of here, dude! He can't even get it. He can't do it. Ron's like, dude, you're not doing it right. You gotta get.
Okay, well, that was embarrassing. They're still trying it. This is gonna be a long sharpshooter, man.
Shit, dude.
Fuck, this is gonna be such a long sharpshooter.
They're like cut away from it. Oh, he got it. Okay, now what is Ron gonna do? If I were Ron, I would just leave. Like, dude, I'm
Raven's pissed, dude.
What is Ron Killings doing?
Oh, Harris right
misses
in the post.
Oh,
happens to fall right in front of Ron Killings. And Conan, Ron Killings slides to the ring. Raven's got the ref distracted. Clothesline. Running clothesline.
What? I don't understand why they're doing this.
The X kick.
Do they just want? I think they want Chris Harris to win. Somebody. Oh,
Flagship Security's taking out Conan and Ron Killings now. Where's Russo? He's the one who wanted to watch these guys the whole time. He's not even down here.
Right, and he was also the guy that thought it was a good idea to bring two guys that are not involved in the match to ringside, directly involved in the match. It's good.
Harris is up on the top. Styles is laid flat in the middle of the ring. Going for elbow. He hits it. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2.
You know what, dude? The crowd wanted Harris to win there.
Yeah, they seem pretty upset.
Wow.
I mean, you got to give them credit. The crowd has gotten behind America's Most Wanted individually and as a team a lot.
Now, it's very possible that the people in the bottom right corner are Chris Harris's family, but there's other people that are cheering for him to win there. As Styles has hit a spinning heel kick in midair. And they're both knocked down again.
AJ nailed him with the kick. That's right. Can Styles retain against the Beast, Chris Harris? That's his new name. The Beast. That's his new nickname. So. The Beast.
The Beast. How is Raven's got to get?
Well, yeah, Raven's definitely going to get loose in some capacity. I don't know how he can't.
Styles splashing Harris in the corner. Both men exhausted.
JB is not making the crowd chant right now. He's not throwing T-shirts.
Not promising any kind of backstage passes for the loudest audience member.
No, not right now. He's not. Goes for another splash. Harris catches him. He's going to hit catatonic.
Could it be?
Boom.
Yep.
Raven pulls out Andrew Thomas.
If Andrew Thomas has a key in his pocket, I swear to God.
Dude, look, he's looking for one. Ah, there it is.
Damn it. Andrew
Raven.
Thomas, what is wrong with you? Why would you keep it on you?
There it is, dude. He's fucking out. Raven is out.
Of course.
And now he's looking for a fucking steel chair.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Great.
Holy crap, dude.
Now just destroy Harris again. Yeah, great. Jabbing him in the gut. The
Crowd's
fans
booing. They're
No,
booing.
they're
him.
cheering. They're cheering. him.
Somewhere there's a lot of boo. Oh, look at the fans doing the taunt. There might be more cheers than boos. Oh, Harris.
Damn arm. Harris,
Toe
you gotta
hold.
stop putting your arm through it. Oh, who's this?
Sabu.
Sabu's attacking Raven. Wait, so they're not friends anymore?
Oh, remember, he turned his back on him. Sabu.
Oh,
Flips out
that
of the
was
ring.
okay. I guess
Remember, he
I didn't
walked
realize
over him.
that was, okay, I didn't realize that signified the end of their friendship.
Well, they pretended it didn't, but he's clearly still heard about it. We're going into the crowd. Nearly every match has gone in here.
All right, well, I can get behind. I do want to see a Raven Sabu match. I mean, I think that would be fun.
Well, the match is still going on. Styles just got a 2 count. Security's coming to try to break this mess up.
Did Raven just escape into the former sex locker room? I think he did.
Yeah, he did. The storage room. Look, Vince Russo's watching it. Now there's no chance for
There should have never been outside interference because he should have never been at ringside as Harris has speared Styles inside out.
Well, did you notice? Holy shit, dude.
Dude, the crowd wants Harris to win this match. Holy shit.
Like I said, dude, I think this is the match to pull the trigger on.
Yeah, if you don't hear, I mean, it's over. The fans on the near falls are like, yeah, I think they think Harris is going to win here.
Yeah, so do I. Catatonic again. Oh, shit. Styles. Crucifix.
Oh, I thought he was going to lose.
Holy shit, dude.
The fans, I think, would have been pissed. Oh, man.
I'm trying to hear what they're chanting in the
TNA.
Oh, they are chanting TNA? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But... Okay, this is picked up here at the end with all the craziness going on.
Yeah, this is an example, I think, of where interference has actually enhanced the match.
No, I think so too. We started out wicked slow.
Yeah,
it was very boring, but now we've picked up. Kid Kash and Dallas just hit Harris in the back
with the pipe.
Oh, he does it again.
You say a leather pipe?
That is definitely an accident. Discus clothesline. Holy shit.
Dude, the crowd is super disappointed. I just saw like 10 people hang their heads like, oh, fuck.
I mean, I know there's interference, but he just won with a fucking clothesline after that.
A discus clothesline.
Which I do like better, but... Wow, dude. Raven's locked in the storage room. Sabu left. 3 Life Crew has been taken out. But Kid Kash and Dallas, we didn't think there was any other people who were going to interfere in this match. Wow, dude.
Well, if that doesn't confirm an AMW versus Kash and Dallas tag feud, I don't know what does.
Harris is like, really, dude? You clotheslined me?
You hit me with your 5th best finisher and you beat me with it? What the hell, man?
Are you serious right now? You didn't see them? You mean you were, like, hurt? Because we were just fucking fighting and I just speared you inside out?
He just said it's not my problem, it's yours.
Nah.
Jeez, AJ. AJ turning heel. This is bullshit. You're 6'6", and you lost to me.
Oh shit!
Fuck. Raven's not locked in the closet now. He's got a chair, and he just smashed Styles over the back with it.
Look, he wants to fight Harris.
The way Styles collapsed was kind of funny.
Oh, spear on Raven. Here's Truth. And now Raven. Who's that? Daniels?
Oh, it's Daniel.
The locker room. It's the locker room. Skipper, Sabin, Dutt. There's Amazing Red in street clothes. Michael Shane. Wait, he's not supposed to be in street clothes. He's supposed to be in his wrestling gear. Remember we talked about that?
Oh, right.
Here comes Vince Russo. Get him back. Get him back. You son of a bitch. Get back. Donnie, watch him.
What's the announcement?
Enough is enough. Truth, you want a rematch for the title?
You got it.
Chris, you want the rematch for the title?
You got it.
He didn't say that yet. Raven, you want a rematch for the title?
You got it too.
Holy. Next week, they're all getting a shot at him. Does that mean we got a 4-way title match next week? And then they explode, and there's a massive brawl. And we go off the air.
Well, you know what? I like that. Yeah, they're doing a 4-way because it fucking makes sense.
Yeah, I like that too. Wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go thumbs up for that.
Yeah, I think it was thumbs up as well. I totally agree with that. And like we said, I think that main event definitely was a very, very slow start. But when it picked up, when the crowd started getting behind it and stuff, man, that was good. Like that's what it needed to be. So we just kind of took a little bit longer than we probably needed to in order to get there. But the announcement at the end is pretty big. But this is kind of leading us in this direction. Now Styles, he's defended every single week. And now he's got to do it against all of them. I can only imagine what is going to happen when we are back from that tape show in 2 weeks. Jarrett.
No, the next week's not a tape show.
No. 2 weeks.
Oh, in 2 weeks. Okay.
I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is the tape show's in 2 weeks.
Right.
What's going to happen after that?
By the way, AJ Styles did have an indie note on May 8th. He defeated Christopher Daniels to retain the IWC Super Indie title.
You son of a bitch.
At Super Indie 3. So, we got that out of the way. All right, so we know quite a bit for next week now. We got Jerry Lynn taking on Bobby Roode, where if Jerry Lynn wins, he gets 5 minutes with Scott D'Amore.
Right.
We've got the final match of the best of 3 between Amazing Red and Sonjay Dutt, where the winner will become the #1 contender to Frankie Kazarian's championship. And we have a tag team bunkhouse brawl where Dallas and Kid Kash, the tag team champions, but I don't think it's a tag title match. At least it wasn't announced as such.
Wasn't announced.
We'll be taking on Dusty Rhodes and James Storm. I wonder if Chris Harris is going to get involved in that, but maybe he won't, because the main event is in fact going to be a 4-way match for the NWA World Heavyweight title. AJ Styles defending against Ron Killings, Raven, and Chris Harris.
Oh, and we do know about the Team Japan and Team Mexico facing off. We don't know who.
We don't know the people involved, though. Yeah.
But we know that we are getting a 6-man tag match in that too. So we know a lot, like you said, of the match, and it's looking like a pretty good show.
Yeah, I think that the majority of that is definitely interest. I feel like TNA's gotten on a momentum here where week to week things are just making sense.
Right.
So when you can do that, it's going to make for a better viewing experience.
Talk about friggin' perfect timing, dude. It's about time, and what a better time than, hey, we just announced our first TV deal, and we're getting our shit together.
Well, I wonder. See, it's funny you say it, because I wonder if TV is going to hurt them.
I'm actually really curious
with the weekly pay-per-view. concept.
Yeah, I don't know, man. How is it going to work? We're going to be bouncing back and forth. I don't know. I'm very, very curious. Are we going to be essentially getting two separate things? I mean, they're obviously going to have to tie some things together, but I think it's going to be really interesting. But holy shit, man. Impact's announced. I mean, I can't wait. Although, but they announce things all the time, and sometimes they just don't happen.
Hey, don't even speak that like that, man.
Just saying. Maybe that date's going to get pushed back.
You never know.
You never know.
Hopefully not. All right, Taz, you got anything else? Or are we good to move on towards next week?
Let's get to next week's show, man. I cannot wait for that main event.
I can't either. I'm looking forward to next week's show. So until then, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line Podcast.
We find the defendants guilty.